Aries, October is going to be an incredible month for you. It really, really is, because what you're being guided to do is these three words: peace, music, and faith. And when you move through the month with these three things, and just remember those words, it is going to be a very life-changing situation for many of you, if not every single one of you. Depends on what's going on with our sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries. Now, Aries, you've been through a lot. And man, I mean, when I look back, because I've been doing this for 8 years, so I have my group of people who've been with me, and I love each and every one of you so, so much. I truly do. Because you walk in this sense of bravery, and you do. And you got this card. I love this card for you. This is called the Shaman of Discs, and this actually would be the King of Pentacles. All right. But this card is a very old card, and look at the powerful energy in this card. This is somebody walking on a horse with peace. They have faith. And I guarantee there's this sense of rhythm, a tone. Okay, so put your eye, these. And whenever you feel rumbling, when you feel stressed out, this is like what I'm seeing, because everything that you went through then of being focused on trying to build your career, change your career, heal yourself, blocking out love, and pretty much a lot of people, for a lot of Aries, you just kind of really went into a hermit mode and were very focused. Like somebody could have went up and said, hey, I want to marry you, and you'd be like, wait, did somebody just say something? And they're standing right next to you, like oblivious to any type of romance. But you got through all of that, and you did a great job. And you did all of that for this new moon that's coming on October 2nd. It's a big one. It's a doozy. The Aries that are still stuck in the ego, well, there may be a few, but they pretty much aren't going to watch this video. And if they do, I know the Aries who have healed yourselves, who have grown within, you will have something to say to them, and you'll know the exact words to say. That is how much progress that I have seen you go through. This is a warrior spirit, okay? Warriors march in the beat of the drum. Listen to the drums. Listen to the, well, I prefer Native American Indian. That's what we call it. I know it may, I don't know what it's called today. Forgive me. I don't mean that in being rude. I love the Indian flute. I love the flute because it brings me peace, and it reminds me of the faith, especially if I'm having a hard time. This card came out after I heard the message, and that's why I love what I do, because the guides and my guardians that are around me, my angels and Archangel Michael and my guide Allie, are so good at giving me what each zodiac sign needs. Now, it may not be the whole reading, but there are things in this reading that you are going to want to hear, because things are speeding up and they are not going to slow down for quite some time. And it's going to be rampant. Nothing to be fearful, but it means being very assertive, not aggressive, but assertive, being on the ball, being highly intuitive as you march forward. These three words are what's going to get you over that bridge. And it is not a bad, it's nothing like over what you went through. This is on a different level, but it may feel like that. If you conquered the spiritual journey of personal growth, your soul ascending, healing old traumatic situations, you can handle pretty much anything that comes your way with faith. Faith means you don't worry. You know, it's coming. I don't know when. And that's what I saw going on with you back then. Now we're going to take a look at your foundation, your career, your finances, health, and projects if you don't work. We're going to look at family and friends as well as romance, and then I'll bring you the guided message at the end of the reading, Aries. when it comes to your career and finances, just that whole general foundation, under earned income, I do see money coming in. So if you've been going through some tough times, you're going to find a way. And I feel for a lot of you, when you listen to the flute, and if you need that, send me a message, okay, if you need it. There's a beautiful one right here on YouTube that I've listened to for, what, 8 years, 9 years. It is fabulous and it really works. But listening to this will bring back the peace within. The peace within brings in the faith. You see, it all works together, just as that shaman is walking on the horse. Now, there's something there with your financial situation. There's a change coming in. You have the Three of Wands, which is really good. It may have already been in the plan. You may have been planning to make a career change, a different direction, planning to move to a different area where you feel more bonded to the land. And I am seeing North Carolina. And so if you're moving that direction, you may feel very bonded to the energy of the land. And that's what we want to do. You have to match the energy of the land. If you don't, you're not going to make it. It just doesn't work that way. So the land underneath us is part of our foundation. It merges with us, right? Energy is fluid. It runs through us all the time, all the time. And when it comes to this career endeavor, I feel the move is going to be very beneficial. You're going to find a link to get this income, earned income. Now, it could be remote. It may very well be remote, and you're working for a different country, a company in a different country, or you live in a different country and you're traveling, you travel there. But I do see an income source coming in, and it makes you very, very happy. I don't mean ecstatic, but it could be, because I see a big old smile on your face. So you're going to like what's coming in. Now, it doesn't come in just like that. It comes in because of your diligence, your due diligence, your efforts, your reward is what it is. You know exactly what you're doing, and you're going to do it right. When it comes to those of you who are retired or stay-at-home individuals, I do see a community bonding. I feel some of you are going to start volunteering your time. You're going to help, and I feel it's in your local neighborhood. It looks like it's right outside in the neighborhood. This could be putting on fundraisers in the neighborhood. This may be big, massive yard sales in the neighborhood. But I do see it as a community. And you're going to know how that resonates with you. Leave us a comment. If you already see that, you may have seen it in a dream. You may have gotten a download that that's part of what you're supposed to do. Because we all receive the messages on what we're supposed to do. So it's very strong for you. Now, some of you I see just kicking back, and you're like, I ain't going to do anything. And that's okay too. That's your choice. But there is a strong sense of community. So that may be you playing bridge or cards, in the neighborhood. Community. Very big for the month of October. A bonding, a unity. When it comes to your finances, your fitness, your health, you guys are doing well for the most part. Some of you need to change. Some of you need to reduce your salt. You need to... if it isn't salt, it's something is making you, I feel it's salt. You need to go to the doctor. I would recommend going to a nutritionist. That would really suit you well, to go to a nutritionist. Holistic nutritionist would be fabulous for you. But there's just this, like sitting, like the food might be sitting too long. You might not be exercising. You need to move your body and get everything circulating, because if you don't, it causes a lot of problems. So I do see that for Aries. I have an Aries rising. I'm actually dealing with that too. How funny that came out. But yes, it is definitely that time to circulate and get things moving, and be very mindful of what you're putting in your body. Pay attention to the contents, milligrams of sugars and salts and things like that. When it comes to your family, I feel some of you are really going to be having a challenging choice when it comes to family. There's somebody coming around, and I feel it is somebody you love, but I don't think you've been around them for quite some time. Now, I don't think there was telepathic communication. There could have been back in August. Let us know, August or September, if you had telepathic communication with that person and you loved this person, but something divided you. I do see them coming back in. They're going to come in because they need help. Now, they are really going to be sincere for this group of you where you understand what I'm talking about. They're going to need some assistance, but you have to make sure, based on what happened in the past, that they are not the same person. They're going to know how to make it look like they're not the same person. So you may need to sit for a minute. That's where the peace, faith, and music is going to help you so that you can really get in tune. And when you're around them, because when you first see them, you're going to be a little shell-shocked and then excited and then weepy and then happy. So it's a very emotional reunion. And through the emotions, it's easy to miss some of the signs. If they're the same person, I still see you helping them, but it'll be in a very different way. If they need a place to live, you're going to help them get their own place. You're going to give them a little bit of a boost and say, there you go. You're not going to let them move in. There's like a little change of play. And it's going to open up their eyes if they haven't healed when you do this, and they aren't going to be angry. They're going to understand. It's like, oh, you did more than they thought you would. So I feel there's this beautiful reuniting coming in with a family member. You do have the card of Temperance. It is time for you to really pay attention to what's going on and be patient in making decisions. Do not make decisions hastily. Do not make a snap decision for anything. Okay, it is time for you to really focus on whether or not it resonates with you. And I know a lot of you already know that, but this is the reminder that you need. Things are speeding up and they are moving fast as we go forward. October all the way through. You're going to see this. It's going to come through. Now, for some of you in this situation, I feel most definitely a new soul family is emerging for you. This new soul family is going to get you. Okay, they're going to understand who you are. They're going to get your quirks and your, whatever it is about you that you think is different, but that's what makes you so special. That's what makes you you. And they get that. They're going to see this. So it's really very positive of what I'm seeing with this soul community. And I really like this for Aries because I feel it's way overdue. For those of you who are lonely, you're not lonely. You just are alone. So stay in tune with you. When you become connected, that's when these new people are going to come in. Now, for some of you, this situation may actually pertain more to your partner. Your partner may have been taking advantage of you, or you could have been with them. You may have been in a dark place, okay? You know what I mean? This may have started because when we go through this journey, we see what we did wrong too. It's two sides to every story, every single time. And then we become within one. And that's what I see is going on. That your partner might be a little bit vindictive, a little vindictive. There may be a little bit of jealousy around some of you. Now, this is only one group of you. There's a little bit of jealousy there with this group. So there is a big decision going to come, but I don't see it being made in the month of October. What I do see in October is observation. Observation. Can I work with this? Do they need to change? And what do I need to do to be able to work with this or let them go? It's like you have to look at them and then look back at you, and you're going to see it and you're going to recognize it very, very quickly. Now, when it comes to that situation, you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a new beginning, and some of you, That's what I mean. This is like you really have to pay attention. Ace of Swords can cut it off. But it can also be a brand new beginning based on truth and honesty. There's always a positive and a negative side to every single card. And that's the choice that you're going to have to make with this partner. For others of you, I feel that there is a just very quiet when it comes to your partner. Not that you aren't going to have conversations. I don't see it what it used to be. You know, it used to be really in depth and in tune. I don't see it being quite the same relationship. Now, I do see some people, your partner is watching way too much stuff and it's really affecting them. So unplug the TV. Unplug the TV and say, oh, I don't know, it must have broke. No, I'm just kidding. You know, it's like if you need to help them find a way to stop watching. And you can literally walk up and you can say, stop watching if they're on their phone. Stop. Just stop. Okay, if that's what's going on. Because I feel it's really causing some issues, not only with them, but absolutely with the relationship. And it has to do with outside stuff from the home that probably a lot of it isn't even real. They might be watching stuff that's fake stuff, you know, and, you know, it's not real. It's not reality. It's the AI generated or, you know, somebody telling a really great story. Just, you know what I'm talking about, Aries. But once you do this, then I see the two of you able to get back on the same page. You have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is the apology. This is an apology card. This is very earth-grounded energy, and that's what I feel will happen in this situation. With this Page of Swords, it'll be like a new beginning. And I really feel this tremendously for you guys. It's going to be nice. A new offer for some of you in a new relationship. But anyone, whether it is you're already in the relationship or you're meeting somebody new, this is just a brand new direction that you are going to really enjoy in spite of how everything is going to be moving fast right by you. And it's going to be quick, but this is going to be somebody who will be very supportive of you. They'll be there when you need help, and you'll be there when they need help. And it'll be a very mutual, grounded type of a relationship. So you can transform the one you're in, and others you'll walk away into this new one that I just described. So it's very positive, but you still have challenges that are going to come through. But again, peace, faith, and the music. Whether that is tones for meditation, make sure you know where it's hitting in your body. If you don't understand where it hits in your body, let me know. I'm going to start doing little clips for you. I've been traveling. It's been really challenging. I was on Wi-Fi. It took 12 hours to upload one of these videos yesterday. And I was like, oh my goodness, 12 hours for one video. So, yeah. But I definitely am going to address your issues. Now, I'm being guided to give you guys a message. This is coming directly from Archangel Michael. Aries, you are strong and you are dynamic. And really, in reality, there is no stopping you when you want to make a change, when you want to move forward in something. You know how to push and push, but in a way that makes it very delightful for people because of your charm and your wit. It is time to use all of these senses as you move into the month of October, but incorporating your intuition as well. I see that many of you have opened up your blockages, you've released things, you've healed them, and now you're ready to face whatever comes your way. We will be there to guide you, to guard you and protect you, so you can move forward in faith. Remember, faith is not hope. Hope is what you did 2 to 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when you were rebuilding yourself, when you were rebuilding your life. Faith is knowing, I don't know when, I don't know how, but I do know it is going to happen because I walk with others. I am never alone, and I walk with the protection that will guide me in the right direction. Call upon us and we will be there for you. Thank you. All right, you guys, I hope you have an amazing October. I look forward to seeing your comments. Thumbs up this video. Much love.